Hello? Hello, everybody. Happy Monday again, and you're very welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Stimulator stream. Right now, since I was here last, I've removed the NVIDIA app. And I had a CTD! What is going on? But sure, listen, it's grand, right? I'm done caring, that's it. No more fecs are given, that's the end of it, lads. I'm going home. Wait, I am home. Jesus, that was fast. Right, anyway, moving on. Tonight we have a proper aviation adventure. A brand new series. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just a legendary aircraft, a merciless route. I mean, I don't even know where we're going. And, of course, a weekly dose of chaos in our beloved Microsoft Flight Simulator. You see, we're taking the Douglas DC-6, a piston-powered icon of the golden age, bit like Gibbo, and throwing it straight into one of the most unforgiving flight paths on Earth. Over 1,600 nautical miles from a place called Eareckson Air Station. It's coming up in me same as Papa Alpha Alpha Tango, and we're going to go all the way over to Anchorage. We're going to navigate through some volcanic islands, battle ridiculous crosswinds, and land on runways that feel more like an afterthought than an actual planned place to put an aircraft down safely. Now, the DC-6, a true masterpiece, this one from PMDG, with their 4 big radial engines, demand respect. We've got to look after the things, we've got to plan them and be nice to them and whisper sweet nothings into them. But they are a true workhorse, as is this aircraft. Just enough technology to make us feel that we're in control. No fancy glass cockpit here. It's all about the hand flying it. So it should be a bit of crack. We're expecting brutal weather, storms, ice, turbulence, and visibility so bad you'll question your own very life choices. Unforgiving terrain like volcanic peaks and a place called Mount Baldy. Ah, brilliant! Where we're going, not many have gone before. And of course, we'll have the runways, treacherous. Let's just say we'll be happy if we manage to get one of the wheels down. So tonight, as we start this adventure, each week we'll keep kind of making tracks heading up towards Anchorage, and we shall see how long we get out of this. Ah, brilliant! Right. Now, with that said, the sim is indeed running, which is a good sign. I removed the NVIDIA app. Roared at the TV for a while. Well, I roared at the computer for a while. We had spaghetti carbonara for dinner. It was absolutely amazing. But anyway, who's after rambling in now again? Look, CP65 is here. Good to see you. Steve is in the house. Welcome aboard. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce and wolfy. 30 streams in a row, man. Nice. Ozymandias, good evening. Tarnish is here again. Toto, 24.95. Welcome back, my dude. Tombs is here. Chalks, good evening. Spitfire RAF, 100. Welcome back. APU Inspector, good to see you. Muse Fan. He burst in the door, this time without causing a CGD. Welcome back, man. Who else come in? Lead Ballooner, welcome in. Super Tie. Even if you did one shot, it'll still take you 7 to 10 hours. Yeah, I'm thinking this will only take us about 5 weeks, give or take. Give or take, right? And sure, listen, lads, we'll see how it goes, do you know? Nights up, very good evening to you. Viper Strike is back with us, enjoying the Japanese airwaves. Airlock Doc, happy Monday again. Eamon is here. You've been gone far too long. Haha, Jay, brilliant. Vacuum is here. Good evening. Airwolf is in the house. Heisenberg, welcome back. Canoe Head 2, happy Monday, part 2. Part 2 indeed. Welcome back, man. Little Trader is here. Going to enjoy a flight after a hard day of work. Well, I was off today, but I still had a hard day at work. It's grand, it's grand. Bald Eagle is here. 22 months, man. Bald Eagle, good to see you. Black Ice Cave says, just a quick drop in, Murph. Head is banging here. Listening to a song which I think the stream would be tonight. Baptism Fire by AC/DC. Yeah, that'll sort out a headache. Feel better soon, Gabe. Shovel Shoes, shovels in. AJH. Soaring AJ is in the house. AJH to you too, man. Martell is here. AZ Blue Line, good to see you. Creo, welcome aboard. Idle Cutoff. Cambridge Calling, hello from Tipperary. You're looking well. I vote AFI, The Lost Souls, as the stream music. Right. Why is it saying you've been streaming for 5 hours? No, we had a break in the middle. I went off and got dinner. But yes, Steve says, yesterday was a great day for the Irish. Rory McIlroy winning the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Yes. You think that the Irish invented golf? Well, right. CP, yeah, my music was terribly loud at the start. Technology, lads. It's me. 98 Vulcan, good to see you. Flyer 10 is here. Old veteran 965, Scott, welcome in. Muttley, good to see you. Bell Bro, hello from across the channel. Very good evening to you, sir. Sean Dale, good to see you, man. Out here in the suburbs, rambles in. Sean Dale, 29 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Stick Figure is here, also 29 months. Jesus, lads. That's 2 years and another bit. Thank you very much. Larry is here. The cruising speed of a DC-6, 220 maybe, give or take. Scary Wolf, welcome in. Turner says, are the good old days of black and white. Did you like my little filters? His issues with Microsoft Flight Sim are fixed, says Blute. No, they don't appear to be, but sure, listen. Let's see what happens. Garbar is back. McManser is here. Welcome in, lads. Sunjammer. Time for another evening of mad fun. Indeed. Nighthawk is here. We'll be flying a bright Canadian red A400. Ooh, nice. Right. Time for some voodoo magic. Who yes? Right. Purple Kona, Schultz, welcome in. I may need a refresh on the DC-6. Fingers crossed. This one won't break. Lee McKeelan Mike, welcome aboard. Wicked Lumberjacks. So on a scale of 1 to Egypt, how much Egypting are we getting up to today? 17.5.6. Right, that's where it's at. Weebles, happy Monday. Corn Wolf, hello again. Tylerium Gaming, good to see you, man. Right, over here, look. Pixel Chris, welcome back. Light Bison, a very happy Monday to you. Graham is in the house. Robbie Bass is here. Death Angel, good to see you again. Who else come in the door there now? Coggy. Yeah, we don't know Coggy. But anyway, multitasking, doing paperwork, here for the crack, and also controlling airplanes. Yes, that is the plan, Scott. Well, you do the controlling. Idle Cutoff. Was that you on the bass guitar, Murph? It was. Right. I mean, Idle Cutoff has the hearing accuracy to savage. That thumbnail on the YouTube stream was awesome. Which one? But thank you, Dougal. I spend far too much time on things like that. Thumbnails and friggin' videos and... Do you know, the sim has deleted me DC-6 custom cameras. Oh, no. And your settings. Oh, no. Yeah, right, lads. Evening, Murph. Glad your PC is fixed. My wife's Skoda is in the workshop with a software issue, like they did a download and it bricked the ECU. Retriever Neil, first and foremost, well, my computer is fixed, but the sim isn't. Secondly, commiserations, my deepest sympathies to the unwell Skoda, but it will recover. Yes, a full recovery would be made soon. You know, Naughty Gnome is here. Good to see you, Naughty Gnome. Welcome in, man. Very busy in work today. He even had to do a meeting. Spiner is here on YouTube. Visualize, good to see you. Alan Black is here. Goose, Uniform Goose. Welcome in, man. Dave Cleary, a legend, Dave. King Bob's Kingdom. DC-6 working in 2.4 without Sim Update 1 Beta. I know we're okay, it'll work. Just copy it over. She'd be grand. Northland Dare is here. Between Adak and Cold Bay, I lived, worked and played for 16 years out in the Aleutians. Some of the best years of my life. Really? You've been out here. Jesus. Captain Mustard, good evening. Mrs. TPHI17, welcome back. Marty K, good to see you. Siddle is here. Tony Abnett. Angels 15, MFS 2024, welcome back in. Falconer is here. Stevie, good to see you, man. Peter Jude is here. Jesus, lads, these are looking absolutely fantastic now, right? Right, now, let me see. Fancy seeing you here, right? Brilliant. We need to get out more. Who needs to get out more? We all need to get out more. Sure, listen, it's grand. Live time, -1 minute, live weather, and we should be good to go here, lads. I'm looking forward to this one. Right, where are we at now? Jesus, 17 minutes into a stream and I'm actually on time. How did that even happen? Well, I didn't talk as much. Intro. Cassius Maximus is here, good to see you. I'll catch up. So anyway, during the little break there, I had some dinner. A spaghetti carbonara made from scratch by Mrs. Two-Tone. And she built the chicken. The chicken laid the eggs. She made the eggs, put them in the spaghetti with flour, made the spaghetti, and added some bacon after building a pig, and whoosh, right. So that's how we had dinner. But you'll get a CTD shortly, probably. Yeah. We should do a countdown or something. Do you remember 24, Jack Bauer? That was the best count. Do. You remember? Right. We'll keep doing that. And anyway, after dinner, I came in anyway, and I said, "See you, NVIDIA app." Burst you. I uninstalled it, and then I installed Reshade, and then
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Christ. Then I had to go through the NVIDIA inspector. Then I put in the stuff. Then I restarted the computer, fired up the sim, instant CTD. With a D3D LL something or other. I then installed every single framework, .NET, how was your father, that there is. And, well, here we are now, lads. It's live. Okie doke live. We'll leave it there so. Right, so, with that said, friends, we shall turn off that light, and come on over here now and wait till you see what happens, right? Now, we need a CTD sweepstake. That'd be deadly. Right, microphone. It's Murph. Can you hear me? Yes, we can. Now, can you see where the microphone is? Look at... is my camera angles very sophisticated? I mean, you can't see half the stuff I'm looking at. But that's probably a good thing. Yes, I'm wearing pants. But anyway, here we are in the beloved Douglas DC-6. Bit of soundage. And an aircraft that needs no introduction, but we'll give it one. The Douglas DC-6. This thing was designed in the late 40s. And it was one of the last kind of major airline aircraft before the jet age came. And it's an incredible aircraft. The livery we're sporting, this was designed by Cyrus T, and is absolutely gorgeous. And hashtag no pans. Zybok is here, good to see you. No, this is the standard flight sim. I'm not using any betas. Rian is here, good to see you. So with this aircraft, we're going to go through a cold and dark setup, fire up all the engines, and then we're going to get moving here. The location where we are in the world, I've never been here in the sim. Ever. Right? And I've messed with Reshade to do this stuff. Look. Isn't that terribly fancy now, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the effects we have. Oh, Jesus, there's someone having a terrible moment. Look at the fancy effects we can do. Right, so I've been messing like an Egypt with those. We'll see how we get on. But really looking forward to flying the DC-6. One of my favourite aircraft. And it's quite sophisticated, a bit like myself. There are many buttons. Many buttons. And, well, it's all about trying to figure out what they do and stop the plane from, killing us. Right? But look at the scenery around us. Look at the cut of the place. Isn't it only gorgeous? We got a ton of people here as well. Look at the landscape, lads.
Oh, Jesus.
Isn't it only gorgeous? Now, by the way, that's what my sim looks like. That's standard. That's the sim, and that's how it always looked. And these are my reshade presets. So, I'd be very busy acting the Aegis. But anyway, what's that? Look. It's Dr. Evil's lair. Look at it. That doesn't belong on that mountain at all. Right. So, shall we get started? I think so. Press some buttons and jump into the cockpit of this beloved machine, and let's see what we can do. So you can, if you want, you can turn on the flight engineer, the automatic flight engineer. We're not going to bother with him purely because, well, we're going to do it all ourselves, right? We're going to do it ourselves. We will activate the ground power unit. That's important. Into our fuel manager, and we're just going to start topping up some of the tankaroonies here. We're going to set the fuel to full. Fill it up. The whole shebang now, right? We're also going to double check on our engines, make sure we're looking good. Top up the engine oil if we need to. Water, auxiliary oil, and also our anti-ice fluid. Top up everything as we get going here, right? Muse, I'm telling you, we don't know what's happening. This is the DC-6 in Flight Sim 24, Tyler. Yes, indeed. Engine stress visualization, everything's turned off. And then we have our main options in here. Turn all these on for the crack. Because they'll be an absolute laugh. Now we're using the Asobo GNS 430. Realistic AP engage. No, leave that alone. Silence AP, leave that alone. Realistic CB failure. Yeah, that's okay. Realistic start, realistic carbiting, and realistic engine damage. Yeah, so we don't want to shag the thing. Now, if this is your first kind of rodeo in this machine, turn these off. Right? If you're not used to flying the DC-6, just flick of a switch, turn them off. And what we have here for our GPS, once we're on kind of battery power, you can turn this on, and that's where we're going to start putting in all our flight details. All right? So, let's see how we get on with these, and we'll leave that guy on over there. So a little bit of familiarization with the aircraft before we start getting, lost with everything. Well, our main 6-pack here, we have our airspeed indicator, artificial horizon, altimeter. We have one of many directional indicators. We have a HSI in here, vertical speed. We have another compass. We have a turn and slip, which is bank, turn and slip coordinator. We have a transponder down here on the lower left side. Now, the animations are going to be slow. It's a bug with the aircraft. Nothing we can do. Moving across, we have a couple of important dials to keep an eye on. Our BMAP, which is basically your pressure. Then you have manifold pressure. Engines 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You have your fuel flow, 1 and 2. You have your RPM for 1 and 2. Here's your second fuel flow. Moving down the way, then you have your cylinder head temperature. You have your water pressure. And as we move across here, see this carb air temperature and also your oil temperature. These are the ones we want to be keeping an eye on, because if these all start getting fierce terribly bad, we get in trouble, right? Been flying since it was released and I still keep all those features off. It's enough of a handful in normal operations. I don't need the extra headaches, right? It's a 9-pack, yeah. Commander Space Rooster, good morning. So, no, there's not a new DC-6. This is the 2020 version. So, it has a modern autopilot? Not really, no. It has a gyro pilot. We'll get into all that now. So here we have our main engine controls. Now, these are duplicated. So we have all our throttles. We have our prop. And we have our fuel selector valves. We also have fuel transfer valves over here. We can increase or decrease the RPM. I tend to leave this all on auto, but if you see one of the dials moving away from you, that's where you'd have to manually adjust the RPM of the aircraft. Now, moving down here, we have our autopilot controls. Don't worry about that up here. You have trims, all right. You have your gyro pilot kind of master selector or mode selector. It's on gyro, localizer, or approach. Down here, you have your gyro on, altitude control on. And then further down, we have an autopilot master switch, which is this guy in here. All right. All these other ones down, we have 4 mixtures, one for each engine, and we have a mixture lock. That means they won't budge. Over here, we have our carb air heaters. So as we increase these, that'll increase the temperature of our carburetor air. We have our main hydraulic switch. Make sure that's in the down position. And this yellow guy here, well, that's our flap extension lever. All right. Super. Moving across to the right side, nothing too much to worry about. Our main overhead, so over on the left hand side we have a couple of bits and bobs. We have our windshield heaters, we have kind of engine preheaters, hydraulic heaters, all that jazz lives over there. In the middle bit we should have all our fuel tanks, all our quantity, your main and auxiliary tanks, landing lights. You have your cowl flaps, we'll open these on takeoff, your engine supercharger if you need to get the extra bit of power. Moving further on up, we have our lights, no smoke and seatbelt, so all your internal lights and external lights. You have your prop feather, and we have automatic feathering. You can also arm all of these. We have our 4 mag switches, they're for our engines. This is your engine startup, right? So we'll have to start it, prime it and boost it, or maybe we boost it and prime it. Hey Rudiger, good to see you. Greetings from Stuttgart, greetings from Tipperary. It's been a while, mate. Happy New Year, hope you're well. We have our engine selector, engines 1 to 4. Over this side then we have our generators. Then we have our main fuel boost pumps. We're going to be working off the main tanks. We can use our alternate fuel boosters if we need to. And then further up the road here, a couple of other bits and bobs to keep an eye on. All your circuit breakers. The entire aircraft is modelled here. But you have water injection. Think of this as like a turbo takeoff if you need it. You can activate the water injection pumps and it'll allow you to give it absolute socks, right? Now, before we go even further, we have even more circuit breakers back here, and these are all modelled, lads, so you need to keep an eye on them. So as we go, we don't go from left to right, we go from right to left. The reason why we go right to left, well, us over this side of the world, we're conditioned to read from left to right. Therefore, your eyes merely just scan. Yeah? I think Arabic is the other way. Isn't that true? Arabic, they read the other way? But anyway, we read starting at the right, moving to the left. And the reason being is our eyes have to spend a little bit more time figuring out what it's actually looking at. If we were to shoot across right to left, you'll miss something. So always go from right to left. It'll be slower, yeah? So these are all looking good to me. So what we're going to do, lads, with the aircraft connections on the ground, well, we can see our wheel chocks, pitot covers, The ground power unit is there and all our doors are open. So we're going to start off with some electricity. So up onto the top here, we have some options. We have plain battery or ground power. We're going to put this on ground power. Red light, there's now power coming in. And we're going to turn on the battery. Some of our dials start coming alive. We can hear some gyros. We can hear all sorts of stuff. We're also going to put our inverters on. That's going to power up all our dials. And you can see the rest of our avionics starting to light up here. The animations might look a little bit shagged, but don't worry about that at all. Entrance light can come on, junction light floods can come on, no smoking, seatbelt, position light can go to steady, beacon light can come on, wing illumination, we'll put them up. We also have a number of internal light switches. There are a ton of these switches. Now, if you want, you can do this quickly. You have a mode switch over here. Alright. That's the roar of a DC-6. So we're going to start closing up some stuff here. Bring in the stairs, the cargo holds, the cabin, and the stairs can all be put away. You'll see our doors closing up. And we'll close that cabin exit. And there's all our doors done, right? Just realised info and route don't work in flow. Yeah, I don't have flow, fly fox. Fox fly. Don't have flow. Gunho Guy is here, good to see you. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to remove the wheel chocks, torpedo covers, and the engine oil pans. Alright. Now we do have some states down here. We can go cold and dark, ready for start, or ready for takeoff. That's entirely up to you if you want to do all that stuff. We're going to start it from kind of, you know, the beginning, right? Now we should have an oxygen switch. We do. We have an oxygen regulator over here. That's not modeled, because once you turn that on, you'll see the blinker move. They didn't need to model that. Right, okay, so we're looking good. We're going to bring our third mixture, engine number 3, up. We are going to remove the control lock. See this red handle, little flip? Press that little divil there. That'll lift up, and that's our controls now free and correct. So we have our controls. You have your fuel dump controls over here. We also have some hydraulic settings. Emergency hydraulic pump if we're in trouble. All right, we keep it in the brake position for takeoff and landing. The brakes are powered by hydraulics. And of course, we have a jump seat here for your flight engineer. Lovely. So what do we need to do? We're going to bring our prop lever to full, which is that little white fella there. Why isn't he going forward? Ooh. Need to reset some stuff. Bazil, good to see you. There we go. Right, so prop lever forward. There should be. Throttles are working. You don't mind the animations, lads. As I say, they're a little bit messy. Now your fuel tanks, we're going to turn these all onto the main. Make sure they're all fully forward on the main. All right. And then your, well, we're not going to be using fuel transfers or any of that. So mixture 3 set to auto rich. Up on top here, we're going to turn on the number 3 booster pump. You can hear that. Got a wheel well on here as well. Engine mode selector goes to number 3. Go ahead and turn on the owl mags. And we'll go for a start on engine number 3. Are we ready, friends? Start.
3, 6,
6.
9,
Booster and
12.
does you start? RPM is rising. Then she drops. She didn't start, lads. She didn't start. I don't know. Could be the temperature. Alright. Let's try it again. Mixture's good. Fuel pump is on. Keep an eye on this maintenance manager. Let's try it again. Booster pump is on. We'll add in a little bit more power. Give it a start.
Hello there.
3,
We'll have Join FS on now in a second. Yes. Flying Trits, good to see you.
9, 12.
That sounds a bit healthier. Keep an eye on the RPM. Easy now. Keep the RPM a little bit lower. You want to keep it at around 1,000. Okay, that looks good. She's spinning. From here, we're going to turn on the generator. Get rid of that booster pump. And we're going to go for booster pump on engine 4. Engine mode selector to number 4. Mags can come on. Jump down here, put up the mixture to engine number 4. And we repeat the process. Yeah. I never opened my cowl flaps. What a muppet. It's alright, lads. Right, my cowl flaps are open. Brilliant. Right, engine 4, let's be having you. Booster, that looks good, that looks good. Start her up.
3, 6,
Yes.
9,
Primer.
12,
Booster. Spinach. Rotation. 100 the RPM. She's alright. Now see the way we have a huge imbalance? That's all simulated. The RPM on engine 4, that's going to rise once it starts getting that little bit warmer. So don't worry about that for the moment. Ideally, your warmest engine here at the moment is engine number 3. So we're going to keep his RPM at around 1000. Alright? Alright, we're looking good. JC, thank you for the resub. 2 months, man. Cheers. The warmer she gets, the better it performs. 100%. Us and TTM DC-6 will show up as a 4-engine jet. Really? Now, is FSU IPC running? I don't see it running. Why didn't that turn on? And we'll go ahead and get LRM turned on. Where does that live? There we are. Connected. And we'll get some Join the Fest running here as well. Ailerons, I saw that. Did you just go off and buy the Mosa, you mad devil? Rudiger Odenbach with the super chat. Thank you very, very much indeed. Rudiger, you're very kind, man. Right, we're just waiting on Join the Fest to power up. 3 and 4 are now running fine. Booster pump coming off on 4. Generator coming on. And now we're going to go for engine number 1. Booster pump coming on. Mixture to rich. Engine selector number 1. And let's give it a start.
3, 6, 9, 12.
That sounds like a good start. Keep an eye on the RPM. It should hold. She should hold. Colton, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, the animations inside Muse, they're hot and cold. Sometimes they're grand, sometimes they're not. Alright, that's a good start on engine 1. We're going to put on the generator. Booster pump off. Engine number 2, booster pumps. Mag switches. Engine selector. Mixture. Back up the road we go. And start.
3, 6, 9, 12.
There's a boost. RPM up, manifold pressure down. We have a good start on all engines. All engines running. Alright. Generator on. We're going to disconnect our ground power onto the plane battery. Boosters off. Engine start switch off. That's all looking tickety-boo. We're going to come down over here. We're going to remove the ground power unit. Bit of engine sauce moving already. Engine stress, keep an eye on that. Right, so to continue, flaps need to drop to 15. And we can go ahead and deploy our lightings. And we're going to go ahead and turn on our avionics. Uh-oh. Now, why don't you want to work? Oh, lovely. I can't even get into the shagging thing. Alright, this is a problem. This wasn't doing this earlier. Huh. You had that the other day. How did you fix it? You needed to restart the flight. You're absolutely joking, man. We'll try science. How can I restart this? How do we do this now? Uno momento. Is it here? No. Where does the No, that's not it. I'm gonna fix this. Aircraft selector, behaviors, no. Model packages? No, that's all the packages. How do we do this now, lads? Ground options. Isn't there a way to do this? There's a way to do this. PMDG tablet have an avionics? Don't think so. Oh, it does. Haha! Who's the genius? Purple Cone is a genius. Right, we're alive again. Bloody hell. Right, what are we doing up there? Oh yeah. So our first waypoint. We're heading over to PASY. So let's have a look. And actually, yeah, PASY. So flight plan. PASY. Next one. PADK. Right, let's just put those two in there for the minute. Wait now. Man, Murphy, you didn't do that right. We'll try it again. First one is this airport, yeah? PASY. And then we'll go PAKT. So, no, that's not right. DK, Murph, DK. Right, something like that. Flight plan, nav. Right, that looks good to me. All right. We need a 737-200 with a gravel kit. Oh, ice pilots, lads. Absolutely. Navigrav phone to load up in your EFB. Be grand. Off the brakes. Bit of power. We have rudder movements. All right. She's quite loud. Oh man, isn't that stunning? Look. What a machine this is. All right. That's a big 10-4. Squawk, thank you very much indeed. Ah, Jesus. I nearly crashed. It's all right. Squawk 1200, thank you very much indeed for 3 months, man. Cheers. Right, hang on there now. Remember that time we nearly crashed before we even went flying? Who's that Lutheran on the ground? Team, get into your plane. He's out on the runway like a mad devil. Easy now. Now we could taxi all the way down to the end, but sure, we're not going to. We're going to, although there's mountains there. We'll take off facing the mountains. I like to live dangerously. Plus, there's a place up here called... No, there's a place out the road called Fantasy Knob Mountain. For all your fantasy knob needs. Jesus. Alright, easy now, Jemima. This is actually a stupid idea, taking off of mountains. I mean, look at the size of that friggin' mountain out the window. That's a much safer option, taking off over the lake. I'm just saying, lads.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Like, we are extremely limited after takeoff here. We need to climb or immediately bolt right. Up the yard, that's what you're all saying. That's what we'll do. Let's do an L turbo takeoff. Alright. Power coming in. Oh, the reflections. Reflections? I mean the fucking, the gauges. There we go. Now as the RPM comes up, we're going to see these water lights coming on. Pressure is good, lads. Pressure is good. Full power. What is going on with me controls, lads? There we go. Right, try that again. We have the green lights. That's a problem. Don't panic, lads. There we go. All right. Let's go flying. Speed alive. 40 knots. Come on, Betsy. Ooh, this is going to be sporty. Keep a small bit of pressure. Nose down. 100. Jesus! He's up. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Roll right. Decent. I say decent. Megan Bruns, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. That's tidy. Start bringing some of those flaps in. And we're going to circle around this island just as we continue to climb here. Speed 160. Alright, bring some of that pressure back. Bring some of that RPM back. Easy now. Easy now. Don't explode your engines, Murph. Alright. Okay, we're looking kind of alright. BMAP is still very high. In that back a smidgen. She's a loud machine, absolutely. Alright, flaps fully in, nose will dip a little bit, get our trim set up. It's morning time here, it's absolutely beautiful. Our speed is looking very strong now, lads. Let's ease off some of that power. Get RPM back. Alrighty then. Small bit of a bank. Oh, yes. Right, just get ourselves trimmed out properly. Right, lads, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. If you're on Join a Fest that I just turned on, press number 3. And everyone else who's here just for the views, and it's rather nice, well, you press number 3. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here. Look at the state of it though. Jesus. I mean, look at this, look. Ah, Jesus. Isn't that only gorgeous? Old VHS. Ah, Jesus. Isn't it savage looking? What a beautiful aircraft. All right, back in here. Are we behaving ourselves? BMAP is looking good. Pressure's looking good. Carb air is shocking low. Right, we need to bring these lads up. Up! Up! Something like that. Temperature starting to come up here. Engine stress. Carbs are cold. Speed is good. They're coming up but very slowly. Yep. Yep. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Whoa. Come on, animations. Help us out. Right, try that. Right, they're in the green. They're in the green. And we're in the green. All is looking terribly good here, lads. Brilliant. Alright, straighten up. Continue to climb. We're scouting territory. Good to see you, Dr. Sisu. Yes, we're going to take over this place. Jesus, lads, look at it, though. Isn't this beautiful? This is stunning, look. The Aleutian Islands, of course, invented by the Irish back in the 7th century BC. Yeah. Finally, the DC-6 into 24 without a CTD. Yeah, the instruments are mentally slow. It's not official yet. They need to update the WASM stuff. But hey, we're not complaining. It's working, right? What do you want here? Lights? Let there be lights. It's very dark in here. And keep an eye on that kind of engine stress visualizer. Isn't it pretty? Yes, the Aleutian Islands. Right? Ah, yes, look at this. What a way to go, lads. Look at the scenery. QC Frank into T-33. Beautiful. Scenery is still bad, though, since compared to when it was released. Do you think so? That's really good, man. Look at that. That's friggin' stunning. That's called Cold Mountain over there on the left. It looks cold as well, doesn't it? Now what we'll do, we're not going to skirt around the entire mountain or the entire island. It's a big enough island. We'll turn left in here in a moment because we're kind of facing Russia. Grand Wazoo, 15 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Volanta Murph. Now, do you have Volanta open, I thought? I don't have Volanta open. I hate the fact that Microsoft Flight Planner Online will not load your flight plans, like ever. Will they not? Are you picking us up, machine, or what? There we are. Deadly. Right. Says it's not a version for 2024. That's very strange. Jesus, look where Dougal is. He's miles up. Right, okay. We have a little bit of headroom here. Manifold pressure up to 30. RPM is behaving. So we'll start a cheeky left roll here. Now, in terms of how far we get through this tonight, lads, not overly worried. Like, we have a couple of weeks to get through this trip. But it's taking the DC-6 for a spin. It's always a nice thing to do. And, well, she is behaving herself so far. Speed is a little bit low, but once we get up to our cruise, we'll plod along nicely. I'm mad interested to see all the different volcanoes. There's going to be a ton of volcanoes on this trip. So we're live in the Southeast Asian server. If you want to come fly, come fly. There are no requirements. If you're on flights in 2020 or even X-Plane, you can follow along using JoinFS. If you don't know what JoinFS is, just put in !JoinFS, all one word. What does the wheel do? This one here, that's your rudder trim. Don't forget about FSX. Oh, it'd work in FSX as well. What are you going to climb to? Yeah, we'll probably get up around maybe 8. Maybe 8. There's Grimmy McGrin over there. Little bit more power. How are we looking? Cylinder head temperature. Ooh, she's not liking it. Are we too hot? Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Cylinder heads are down here. We're okay. Water injection. We're finished with that. Make sure they don't do anything. Rip Gamer, good to see you. Are the bugs fixed? Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Alright. Keep her to the left. Man, look at that scenery down there. Jesus, that's gorgeous, isn't it? What a machine to go flying in. Whoa! Hello, everyone. Beautiful. Multiplayer just died for you, Dougal. Ah, Jesus. Keep making our way to the left. Look at that view, lads. Isn't that ridiculous? Time of day. We're on live time minus 1 minute. So local time here. 07:59. 2020 all over again. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. You'll find us, Rian. You'll find us. J Booth, 13 months, dude. Thank you very, very much indeed. 13 months, man. All right, turning nicely. Altitude is looking fairly good here now, lads. So we can actually start leveling off. Now, I wonder, is my MyOp gadget gonna work? Dom Dark, thank you very, very much indeed. Jesus, lads, it's all happening now. 2 months with Prime. Cheers. Jesus. Okay, how are them cowl flaps going? Get them out of there. Another notch. Another notch. There we go. Cowl flaps are closing. Dom Dark, good to see you, mate. Alright, keep that left turn coming in. See the way our pitch adjusted just by the cowl flaps? That drag gone off the aircraft? Nuts, man. Okay, gyro pilot. On. Alt control. Oh, hang on. Autopilot on. Alt control. There we go. And hopefully we'll do heading. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should go heading. Yeah. This is going to be sweet. Alright. Okay, our speed is coming up. Engine's not too happy. Cylinder head temperature on engine 4. Little bit high. So lower the RPM a smidgen. BMAP should be okay. She's still a little bit high. We'll go individually here. That's better. I still reckon she's too hot, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Keep with the heading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some say that Firefly Air maintenance team hate you, Murph. Burning the cylinders. Oh, we're okay in the fuel at the moment. We're auto rich, I think. Yeah, we're auto rich, so we're okay. She'll come right. There's Sky King over there. This is beautiful, lads. So that island over there, kind of, sort of, we're heading. There's a group of islands we're going to overfly. Papa Alpha Sierra Yankee. That's just over the road here. We might do a stop here as well. It's only like 30 miles out. Navigraph just had a moment. That's our outside view. Look at it though, isn't that gorgeous? Jesus. Rambling this way a bit closer. All the planes with us, lads. That is absolutely stunning. The cut of that, lads. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely freaking gorgeous now, so it is. Hang on a second. Where's that button now? I have a button here somewhere. Yes. Look at the sky colours, man. It's absolutely stunning. We'll find some buttons now. Hang on. Yes. Jesus. Right. Look at the cut of it. Right. Need to go right here a little bit. Let's see. Now there is a runway here, lads. I'm thinking straight in. So my airplane, autopilot off, and let's see what happens. Power coming back. Easy now. Come on, dials, do your thing. Jesus. So see, there's 3 islands. We're landing on the 3rd one. And it's pretty much straight in, look. So we'll adjust our course here ever so slightly. That speed is coming up fairly fast. These temps and pressures at the moment are okay. Easy. Oh, look with the sun there as well, look. Jesus. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Aleutian, good to see it. Okay, we can see the runway. Start bringing this power back. Easy. Now we'll try and bleed that speed off as quick as we can. Engines are going to run cold here. They ain't going to like this. Oil pressure, yeah, she's going to be screaming at us. Easy now. Alright, let's see what happens. Speed is coming down. The wind is 24 knots at 231 degrees. Alright, we're flying into it, so. Speed is dropping. We're looking okay. Bit of power in. We're probably okay dropping the gear at this speed. Lights on. And gear. Oh, there they go. Nice. Alright, plenty of drag hitting us now. Easy, does it? Get that nose up. When the sim works, it's amazing. When it doesn't, it just doesn't. Yeah. Runway very wide and long. That's what we want. Reverse thrust on this by default is toggle water rudder. Oh, is it? Okay. Alright, get the RPM up a smidgen. Coming over the first island. Man, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. Population 0. Although I say that, you just wouldn't know, would you? Surely there's little villages or something around. Right, start working on the flaps. I'll keep the nose up. Start bleeding off some of that speed again. Not been on much as working my butt off. Also doing a course to become an ethical hacker. On yourself, Adam. Alright, watch the wind here as well.
Hello there.
Lemon Squash, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, man. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We were climbing a little bit. We got plenty of options here now when it comes to the flaps, so Another notch there, help us out. Got some cowl flaps open here as well. Man, that sun there, it looks incredible, doesn't it? It is lemon, sort of. I mean, it flies great. It's just there's like a dial issue. There wasn't for the gauges. They act the maggot a bit. They get really slow, and then like you jump out, you jump in, then they're very fluid. Man, look at that for the view. Look, that's stunning, isn't it? With the clouds and everything. Alright, watch your speed. Don't creep over that white arc. Install from PMDG, so it'll install into your 2020 folder, then just copy it across. We do have a wide runway here. This could be handy. So this place is called Eareckson Air Station. AS. Alright, easy does it. More flaps. The nose will always try and go up once you start dropping down the flaps. It's just how it reacts to it. Oh, look at this, lads. This is stunning. Hey, Ian Fisher's here. Good to see you, man. Ian, check this out. The Aleutian Islands. Do you remember True Sky? I remember True Sky. It's a huge runway. Alright, dipping in below 1,000 feet. Watch your speed. Looking good. RCL ready to descend. Keep that nose up. Easy now. Oh, this is gorgeous, lads, isn't it? Go on, team it. Now watch the speed. We're just hovering over 100 knots. We're actually alright. Easy does it, Jemima. Increase the RPM. And just gliding in at this. Oh, don't give us a CTD. She's thinking about it. We're about 300 feet a minute in our descent. This is really nice. It's a very shallow approach. Keep it on that center line. Small bit of rudder input. Keep that nose up. We want to make contact on the back wheels first. Easy now. Start drifting off some of that power. Jesus. That didn't make things difficult at all. Alright, ease the power back. The wind has us. Keep the nose up. Power to idle. We're in a flare. Hold the nose. Touch on the back. Easy. Watch the RPM. Down on the nose. Easy. Flaps in. Bit of manual brake. And roll into our left. Jesus, lads. The stutters are back, Ted. The sounds, it's probably because there's a lot of DC-6s. That was nice.
Have you been drinking? I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
Alright. Was that Muse fan? Typical Muse fan fashion. Yeah, typical Muse fan. If you're not cheating in Forza, you're cheating in Microsoft, huh? Good man, Muse, huh? It's grand, it's grand. Looks like your system is drawing 2 aircraft. It's using Join FS, Stuart. So if you have Join FS, it's just going to double up on the models. That's how it works. It's snowing. It's thinking about doing something. Easy now. Nothing to see here. Oh, we got a P-51 there, look. The one time I was trying to put you off, if I was trying to put you off, I'd happily admit it. Oh, the one time you weren't trying to put me off. It's grand. Alright. So we need to look at this route. Easy. Jesus, what a place to put a big friggin' light. Dougal might need some new engines. Yeah, we better check ours here now. I think it is starting to snow. Let's go over this way a bit. Ah, there's a TBM there we're going to squish. Oh, look, it is snowing. It's snowing, friends. Don't hit that anyway. There we are. In Join FS, you can trick it to ignore someone if they're already on VATSIM or another network. Ooh. Alrighty, we're just going to hold station here for a moment. On the brakes. Engine stress, visualize. Right, they're okay. How are the engines? Oh, Jesus. Engine health is shagged, look. Let's fix those. How are the engines so bad? I'm trying to think what I did. It's spitting snow. It is. Right, let's have a look over here, lads. So, it's a lot of sea for 132 miles, and there doesn't look to... There's nowhere to land here. Or indeed, is there somewhere to land here? Now that looks like it's an airstrip. So I reckon we're laughing. How far away is that? 130... Oh, it's 132 miles. I reckon that's what we're going to do. There looks to be some sort of a landing strip here. That's what we're going for. There's no ICAO code, right? Let's just drag this fella over to there. So, we will see places like Faint Mountain, Face Mountain, and the world famous Fantasy Knob. It's all over here, lads. We got to go there. So, it's 132 nautical miles. Hello? It was 132 nautical miles. Navigraph, that's the second time you've done that. Give it a second now, she's thinking about it. There we are. Right. That's where we're going to go, lads. There's no real stopping airport. There's no ICAO code, at least from what you can see. Now, unless there's one in the sim. But that's where we're headed. So 133 nautical miles. Let's go for it, lads. Let's see here now. Where is this? Model matching at its best. Brilliant. Right. That looks good. That looks good. Let's crack on, shall we? Place is called Kiska Army Airfield. Turner says Papa Alpha Delta Kilo. I don't think it's that one. That's way further on. Live weather Dougal, yes. Alright. Get ourselves some flaps. I'm worried with the old engines here. Let's not worry about those for a minute. Only reason being is if there are any bugs. Like, how many engines damage coming in? They were green the entire way. Know what I mean? Love the bungee straps. It's basically so that the compass wouldn't be kind of, you know, moving around and you wouldn't be getting an incorrect reading. Alright, flaps are... What are they? Yeah, they're... flaps 20. Right, flaps are set. Let's see here now. Okay, let's go flying. Power coming in. Engine stable. Let's go flying. Alright. The weather's starting to turn nasty. There's 80 knots. Watch the wind. 110. Oopsie daisy. Easy sounds. Gear up. Flaps in. Now an Airbus 320 is going to be laughing at this. Bit of trimmage. We don't need to go high up on this one, lads. We're going to keep her low. Maybe 1,000 feet. So let me see. Gyro off, gyro on. Let's get our climb right. Bring the power back. Drop the nose down. So far so good. I'll toggle the autopilot. Toggle the attitude. Easing out. We're building it. All right. Little Gaster, you take care. Fantastic rainbow behind us. Don't see it just yet. Man, the clouds out here. Ooh, bit of ice. Windshield on. Turn on all those heaters. Let's see what happens. What's the RPM? Zero to minus 40. I think that's where we want to be at. Clear the windows anyway, or it will. Bit of ice starting to build up. How's our wings looking? Nothing on the prop spinner yet. Oh, there's that rainbow over there, look. Do you want to see a rainbow? Right. Good. Good. Little bit high. Still ahead on number 4, still high, but we're alright. We're looking good, lads. We're looking good. So, some small course corrections, but we're pretty much booting it now. Just over 1,000, or just over 2,000 feet. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Look at that weather. Isn't that savage looking? Hey, MDA is here. Good to see you, man. You're very welcome in. Crikey, me lights. Bring your lights in, Murph, you muppet. Right, they're looking good. That's somewhat looking good. So we're going to these islands first. Is that what was wrong there, I wonder? Is that why the cylinder head temperature was given out to me? Because the cowl flap. It was, look. Something as small as having a cowl flap slightly closed more than the other one. Jesus. 98 Vulcan, you take care, man. Okay, so far so good. Loads of fuel. We got rid of that ice. So there is a little island we're going to fly over. And there's 2 volcanoes on this island. So if we get this right, I want to fly directly in between them. So to do that, friends, down on the left hand a little bit. All right. Oh, Jesus. Look at it. Commander Freezer says, Murph, honestly, what would you say of 2024 thus far? Is it a transition over to, or should I wait a bit longer? Well, the issues I'm having are not great. This is the worst experience I've had in the sim since the sim came out. And there's stability issues. I'm getting crashes. The NVIDIA stuff, the NVIDIA app is causing all sorts of problems. And I think, if anything, it's just highlighting, you know, where the sim is at. You know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, I still love 24, man. It's absolutely incredible. It's just like the last couple of days, it's just not been a very nice place to be in. But like, it's the old story. When it works, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. 2020 is still grand. If you have, I still have 2020 installed. So if you have the option of having both sims installed, you're laughing. There's Jersey Devil. There's our rainbow out the window. There's a wild Dougal. Retriever Neil is there. Toto, Mutt Dog, Flying Teapot, Flyer 10. Looking good, lads. We're fairly booting it. Speed is good. That wind has blown us off course a little bit. Left turn coming in. About 10 degrees left, lads. See how those showers are like accumulating over here? Look, see that? They're just dropping in. That's awesome. Look at that. Just rolling showers coming across. Looks beautiful. Engines are behaving. All is well in the realm. So how did your bank holiday Monday go, lads? Did you have a good day? Why is that so far over? There we go. Did you have a good day? I'll be doing both sims and it's been good overall. 2020 is performing and looking amazing with the latest DLSSs. 2024 definitely has a way to go. Yeah. Sorry, Murph, had to drop internet. Is poked this side. Uh-oh. No worries, man. What holiday? Listen, bank holidays. Well, you don't mind bank holidays, Scott, but bank holidays, brilliant. Are you looking forward to the Flight FX P180? I am, Outer Marker. We're actually checking it out on Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, Flight FX will be on the stream, and we shall be checking it out. That's a cool looking aircraft, the P180. The A400 would have been another absolute magnificent aircraft to take on this. And we will do a lot of stuff with that A400 soon. Oh, nice one, Viper Strike. Hadoken, yeah. Well, I mean, they worked at NVIDIA before. I mean, they tend to test the stuff on NVIDIA, you know. If we're all in A400s, everyone's PCs would have melted. Yeah, there's a couple of issues. It doesn't affect kind of single flight. It really affects multiplayer, particularly the large multiplayer flights. What you do? Man, we're doing well. I'm kind of liking the owl reshade. That's default sim. Isn't it savage, isn't it? So that's the default sim, and that's me reshade. It really punches it, doesn't it? I've gotten rid of the NVIDIA app, lads. So all my filters are gone. So now I'm using reshade until they fix the NVIDIA app. But I'm happy enough with reshade. Many buttons to press. Ooh, and ah. Do you have any luck using filters or reshade to reduce the bloom at night? Yeah, you can do that, Portal, 100%. I mean, look at that look. We can make the thing look like it's VHS look. You know what I'm saying? And here we have an old recording of something from... I don't have any of that old music. Hang on, do I have some of that music? This could work, lads. Hang on a second. What about this one? That kind of works. You too can come fly with Firefly Air as we soar across the country, flying out to places of the Aleutian Islands, named and invented by the Irish. Sit back and enjoy it in absolute comfort. We'll serve you the beluga caviar, and you make the peasants pay for it. Look now, what's that? A modern aircraft is flying in. By Jove, you don't belong to this century at all. It's the aliens. It's the aliens.
Oh, Jesus.
But there we have it. Fly in absolute style with your Fireflyer. I kind of like that filter. And look, there's a friend. A rival airline. It must be destroyed. Pretty fancy, isn't it? What do you mean old and grey like Murph? What are you talking about? There's here the new infomercial for Firefly Air. Landing at an airport near you soon. Jet off. I mean, no, they didn't have jets. You will fly off to new destinations you've never seen before in your life. Yes. Travel the world for only $25,999.99. Do you know, the place in front of us, right? Right now. There we go.
Look at this big Egypt.
Who are you calling a big Aegis? Don't leave me alone with stuff like this. Pass me the caviar. Quite a nice look. Yeah, it looks the part, doesn't it? Now, Jesus is right. There's a big mountainous region ahead of us with 2 volcanoes. Everywhere I look reminds me of her. Right, we're going to fly into the valley and there'll be a volcano on either side, right? Lieutenant Detective Sergeant Frank Drebin.
I've been drinking like a mad Egypt.
Imagine if the flying boat idea had won out. Well, it did for a while. The old Clippers. Now, I'm thinking here, lads, we're going to have to, you know, go into manual flight mode because there's a huge island ahead of us. Well, it's not really huge. Hang on, autopilot. Go away there now and stop talking for a minute. Right, my airplane. We're heading to the place. Give the TV a slap. Which island? It's the sun is blocking it. It's called the Hidden Island. Does anyone know if there's L diesel on this place? Did you ever see that? Remember Lost? That's where we're heading. This could be extremely pretty now. We're absolutely hooning it as well. Did you say manual flight? Hey, Aviator Apollo is here. Good to see you. Man alive, this is absolutely friggin' gorgeous. Look at that mountain ahead of us, look. The outside view, Aviator Apollo. It's absolutely friggin' gorgeous. There's a wild Dougal McTavish. Right, let's see if we can do this right. I want to fly in between both volcanoes. Can't see a shagging thing. It has a real 1970s King Kong movie feel to it. Kind of does. Can't see nothing coming off with Murphy's bald spot. Hang on a second, airlock. Wait till we get to Baldy Mountain. Or Mount Baldy. All the Baldies live there. Oh, hang on, she's coming into sight now. Jesus, look at this. Now that is a thing of beauty. Delirious Dino, good to see you. Or maybe it's Dino. Welcome in, my dude. Look at this. Jacobson, it is working, but it's not an official kind of update. So you can just copy it across from 2020. It flies great. Some of the animations inside are very slow, so it makes it a little bit tricky, but it flies great. Jeez, look at this, lads. Did who go? Who was that? The speed of them. Jesus, look at this. Wasn't that amazing? Let's circle around this thing. This is absolutely stunning, lads. Say nothing, lads, but Larry has had a terrible accident. He hit the feckin' mountain and now he landed in the sea. Ah, Larry! Jesus! That's not at all like Larry. Larry never crashes at home. Larry never has a second cup of coffee at home. This man needs a hospital. A hospital? What is it? A big building full of sick people. Well, that's not important right now. There's Dougal. What a location we have found. And we're all loving the frame rates. I mean, there's nothing out here. Dougal wasn't lost. Are you sure? Can you describe the man? Well, he was tall man, Caucasian, with a mustache, about 6'3". That's an awfully big mustache. Aquila is here, good to see you, man. Welcome to the Aleutian Islands, lads. This is breathtaking. For all the troubles and strife, Jesus, Flight Sim 24, take a bow. Look at it, lads. It's absolute, Jesus buttons, it's absolutely savage looking, isn't it? Hey, Dux is here. Welcome in, man. You may just spawn very close to us. There's no airports around here. We're out in the wild, lads. It's pretty freaking wild now. Look at it, though. This is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. You don't see anyone on the map. Southeast Asian server. Right, where are we heading to next? Next island coming up. Go on, you divil, you. Right, let's have a look here now. Well, jeez, we climbed savage altitude there to get through these mountains. Easy now. Alright, straighten up a bit. We'll get back talking to our autopilot now in a moment. Solid lock on prime. All right. Heading. Easy now. We want to head roughly this direction. And we'll hold our altitude here and see how we get on. Oh, Jesus, look at that though. It's absolutely gorgeous. Microsoft Flight Sim invented by the Irish, but we didn't finish it yet. Isn't that spectacular? What are my frames doing in this neck of the woods? Yeah, 73. I'm on TAA, like. That's not too shabby at all. It's only gorgeous is what it is. I need to add more filters to that. So Reshade, if any of you've used it, it's all this messing. Couldn't tell you what half of them do. Let's not mess with that mid-flight, Murphy. That's default, that's with my reach. Oh, look at the way the things are flickering though. Interesting. You guys, are you seeing the flickering? Need to fix that. You're seeing the flickering, right hand. Let's get rid of it. There's something in here causing the flickering. Aha! Right, we found the culprit. It's this lad. Right, I think that fixed it. Excellent choice. Yes. Yes. And yes. That's only savage. The things you can do, lads. Watching an old VHS, do you know what I mean? Yeah, we fixed it. That's good. Colours are a little punchy now, but we're okay. Ish. Yeah, that looks really good. Holy crap, that looks good, doesn't it? Next mountain's coming in sight, lads. Brilliant.
Hello there.
Hello there. Andrea, Tram, good to see you. Rodrigo, good to see you. Lots of DCS and IL2 users use Reach-A to make those sims look better. I don't feel like Microsoft really needs it. I like taking away that kind of... It's a little bit blown out. Heisenberg, no, we fixed the flickering. It ain't flickering for me. It's actually a lot more vibrant now, isn't it? It's still flickering? I don't see it flickering, although... Is it flickering or is it like a sharpening thing? No, it's not flickering, lads. Don't go into the camera menu, Roger. No, I think that's just a sim, lads. I think that's just a sim. Keep heading on this way now. Keep heading on. Turd Ferguson, dude. 3 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Good to see you, man. What's the program? It's called Reshade. There should be sound though. There should be no flickering. I can't see it here. It's not flickering. Thank you, Daily Phone. Thank you. Alright, we're going to be seeing some more islands here now after these clouds, lads. We're going to see them real soon. Visualize, I actually uninstalled the NVIDIA app. It was just giving me too much trouble. I've had one CTD since I got rid of the app. I've forgotten how amazing the DC-6 is. Dougal, it's absolutely stunning, man. Eagle Motorsports, good to see it. The DC-6 is like one of my all-time favourite aircraft. It's an absolute pleasure to fly this thing. It's a real workhorse. I mean, you gotta spend a lot of time making sure everything's where it needs to be. Jesus, old veteran 965. 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very, very much indeed. Legend. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, thanks to old veteran, do be sure to say thank you. Cheers, man. The P-38 working? I think it is working. A lot of the other warbirds don't work. Jesus! Sid Squadron, thank you for the bits. Tony, how are you, man? I was lurking in your streamage earlier. Great to see you. So, Tony, I did that gadget that you told me to do, and it came up with no errors. 0 errors. So, I'm on the studio drivers. It's behaving itself a little bit better, and I've uninstalled the NVIDIA app. He just started a hype train. Up you devil you. But yes, Jesus, pressed it. It went off. It just went off. But yes, likely get rid of the NVIDIA app today as well. Yeah, so what I'm using, if you want to go that road, because I love me filters, right? I'm using Reshade. So this is the default. This is the default sim, which is nice, you know. But to me, it's just a little bit kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit blown out. So what I do, they're the filters I'm using with Reshade, and then they can have the absolute crack look.
That's right, friends. Look at this car right here.
That was very loud. Look at this car right here. And we can do this sort of stuff, look. Ooh. And then we've this. Our little bars, look. Not handy, isn't it? I've circled and circled. I see no airfield. Zilch, nada, niente. Oh, balls, really? Ara, listen. Think there'll be a beautiful airfield and it'll be grand. Yep. Think it's a beautiful bridge and it'll be there. Does Reshade affect your FPS? So let's do a test. They do. The short answer is they do. So at the moment I'm getting anywhere between 60 to 70 frames. Reshade off. About 10 FPS. Oh shit. Ooh. We're up to 93 frames, look. Mother of Jesus. Yeah, they're getting about 20. We're going the wrong way. Although in saying that, yeah, they're getting about 18 to 20 frames. But nowhere near as buggy from what you can see. I keep going for the NVIDIA gadget. Ralph, you still have frames to spare? Yeah, 100%. 100%. The strip down and wait on. The strip is showing a little nav map. Is it? Why does Navigraph keep crashing? That's not like Navigraph. Run it as administrator. Now, let's see what this does. Right, we're grand. Now, what I recommend here is, lads, we're going to overfly this island and, you know, ramble in around the back. Third Ferguson, you're old enough to remember watching in black and white. Black and white. Imagine, lads, imagine this is what we had to watch. Well, okay, granted, you wouldn't have the graphics like this. But even if you're watching the television, you know what I'm saying? Terrifying. Positively terrifying. Watching snooker in black and white was a challenge. The pink ball is right beside the yellow. Wait, what? Or the brown is beside the black. Has anyone tried the E-Jets in 24? Not yet, Colonel Fork, no. Oh, there's the islands. I haven't. Same with the Boeing 727. Haven't tried it yet. Ducks found us. Good man. P. Carlo has not had a CTD at all yet. Jesus. Touch wood. Back in the 40s and the 50s. Right, there's a massive volcano out here. But the place I want to fly us to, it's called Fantasy Knob. Jesus. Old veteran with 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Jesus. Scott, you're after sitting on your pocket with the phone in the pocket. 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, thanks to Old Veteran, do be sure to say thank you. Insane support. I want to turn right here. I want to see what this fantasy thing looks like. I think I found it where it was. Is it landable? Let's find out together. No, phone and wallet are on the desk. Scott, someone has taken your wallet. Thank you very much indeed. Right. A little bit more to the right. Is there an nearest airport you can spawn in at? We're quite the distance away, but the next airport is Papa Alpha Delta Kilo. But we're 30, 70, 110, 140, 190 out. We're not going to get 190 miles done tonight, lads. I doubt it. Let's see how we go. It was payday today? Nice. What video card do you have? A 4090. I've landed on grass. Jesus. The Japanese occupied this island during the Second World War. Really? Won't have it in a few weeks when the wife's new car comes in. Oh, yeah. Are they delivering that car? You see from all the craters from the bombs dropped. Really? I crashed on landing, but it was the only level surface and there are foundations of houses nearby. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we like a challenge. Anyone else having an issue with Navigraph? That's the third time it's done that. From the factory? Nice. Alright. We'll try Navigraph again. It's having a moment.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Tima, you devil you! Bloody hell, lads. You're gone bananas in the hype train. Tima with the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. What a Jesus. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub thanks to Tima, do be sure to say thank you very much. Amazing support tonight, lads. These are very good. It's all the hype because we're flying to a place called Fantasy Knob. What's it going to look like? We don't know. Oh, Virtual Flight Diaries. Pilot in command. Welcome in, man. Thank you very much. Over on YouTube. You absolute ledge. Ah, this is brilliant. We're going to overfly it. Ah, it's right ahead of us. Third Ferguson, thank you for the bits. Bloody hell, lads. These are gone bananas. Behave yourselves, really. Virtual Pilot Diaries, thank you very much, man. Right, where exactly are we at? Over here. Okay.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
That was terrifying. Muttley, thank you very much. The Aleutian Tigers flew P-40s out of here. Really? I swear you said third burglars then. Okay, autopilot needs to come on for this one, lads. Down, you devil. Down, you devil. All right. Bring the power back. Nose it down. Fantasy Knob. Where'd you go today? We saw a Fantasy Knob. What? We're flying straight over it. Easy now. There's ducks ahead of us. Man, ducks. Man, this island is beautiful looking, isn't it? We're now flying directly over Fantasy Knob. Such a name of a place. Kind of mad looking. That's awesome. Look at the detail of the terrain. Beautiful. Gibba says, Murph, do you think the next dev stream will address some of the problems, or will it all be new stuff with the sim update? Jesus.
Hello there.
I don't actually know. Jesse, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I don't really know. Like, when they talk about problems and how do they address the problems, where do you even start? So Nvidia is probably the biggest one, right? Do you know, we've all had issues. Surely we've all had issues with that Nvidia update. That has to be addressed some which way. Do you ever get the feeling though when they're chatting to us so, but they're just like, yeah, you know, well, we'll get to it. I think they're going to be focusing on Sim Update 1. Like, I really think they really have to push out some positivity. So, Sim Update 1, I reckon that's where a lot of chatter is going to be. What they've managed to fix and what they're working on. We might potentially get a bit of a timeline for Sim Update 2, I hope. They'll probably talk about the marketplace when that's coming. There might be a little bit more about the free aircraft we're getting, because that's, you know. Jesus, Patrick Doyle, thank you for the bits. That's where the level 6 hype train out of nowhere, look. Jesus. Thank you all very, very much indeed. I think the problem when it comes to reporting bugs, the democracy idea of using the forums, I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't work, but like, it's very hard to get, you know, it's very hard to get your point across. If you have an issue, it's very hard to get heard, because if you have 1,000 people saying they want double jetways, you're shagged. You know? A fantasy knob from Murph is very deserving of a hype train. Brilliant. Jesus, Toto, you're going to hit the ground, lad. There's definitely something majestic about the DC-6. There really is. There really, really is. Level 6 hype train, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. Retriever Neil, take care. Who cares about the free aircraft when there's so much banana needed to be fixed? Yep. Like, it's a dev update, so they're going to be telling us what they were working on, where they're at, how things are progressing, sure. What issues they're tackling, we hope so. I just want to fly up to this volcano up the road, then we'll come back and land. The big volcano up here. Your guess is as good as mine. Sometimes I feel like the literal old man shouting at the wind. Like, honestly, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind. Flight Sim 24 will be fixed. It will be fixed. And it'll be more stable, it'll be more optimized. I mean, it just will, right? But what we saw with Flight Sim 2020, we saw too many features being added in without addressing the stability. Really don't want to go through that again. Do you know? And like, you will get a lot more people flying the sim when they fix WASM for all these other devs, you know? Disco, is the DC-6 free? No, it's a PMDG payware aircraft. I highly, highly recommend it. It's one of my favorites. Now hang on, there's a volcano over there. We're going to loop around that one, then come back to the one on the left, lads. There's two massive volcanoes here. All on their lonesome. Nothing else. Jesus, would you look? I don't know, is me colours weird or are they nice? Are they a bit cartoony, maybe? Don't fly into the volcano now. Are we in Russia yet? No, we're flying away from Russia. Larry, don't you fly into the volcano. That'll make more sense. What do you reckon two volcanoes on Knob Island represent? The Pacific Ring of Fire. Hang on. Where's that other friggin' volcano? How did I lose it? The thing is only massive. Over here a bit. There we are. Disco, yes, this is the PMDG DC-6. Yes, sir. And it is incredible. Absolutely. Watch the old pitch trim. There's the volcano. See the way you can see behind the clouds? Look, that's awesome. That's asking a bit much now. Larry, listen, you'll be attracted by the sight of a volcano, but I can promise you it's not terribly good once you get in. Should the Icon A5 be in 2024? The only way I seem to be able to get it is using add-on linker. I'm not sure, actually. Should the Icon be there, lads? I'm not sure. That's a good question. Alright, stick the nose down. We're climbing here, but like I do want to get over the old volcanoes, that's why. Oof. It is there. Oh, is it? The Icon is in 24. Okay. Oh, lads, look at the cut of this, though. I mean, you talk about your sceneries. This is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Steve, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. What does this one do? You already played that one yet. Big scuttering Egypt, lads. Jesus.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Wow, good luck putting the DC-6 down there. I'm at one end of Nightsep. Uh-oh. There's far less for Larry to hit up there.
Jesus.
Look at this, though, lads. This is stunning. In all measures of stunning. Hang on a second. What does this button do? Ooh. Look at the height of it. Jesus. Isn't that amazing? Irish craft beer guy, good to see you, Alan. Murph, do you do memberships? I'd like to support the channel. Ah, thank you very much. Yeah, you can click on memberships on YouTube. There's all. Hang on, I'll put on my advertising voice. Where are you? Hang on, Jesus, you can do this better. Hang on. If you'd like to become a member of the Two-Turn Murphy Flying Circus, if you're on YouTube, you can click on the membership buttons. For the price of just a very reasonable $99.99, you can subscribe to all the nice things and be enlightened daily with regular updates from Murph. He enjoys cooking shows and detergents used on carpet cleaner. You'll find him randomly flying around the world in some strange locations. Often challenging risk of losing one's self, but he always finds his way. Oh, Jesus, though. Wouldn't it be gas, wouldn't it? You may also find him in his shed being scared of spiders. Yes, you might. Wait, did Alan press that button? He did. Jesus! There's things happening. Hang on. Fix the screen here for a minute. I think he just pressed the button, lads. Ooh! Jesus. Now, hang on. I was doing something terribly fancy there before I interrupted myself with myself. We have another volcano, lads. Rally to me. Rally to me. There'd be a volcano, lads. Savage. What a place to go flying. those engines. This place is great. Easy now. It's all going to end very soon, lads, because there's a landing now that's going to make an absolute terrifying terror and an awful mess. But for the moment, we'll just enjoy the things. First time here, Dougal. First time here. It's an Airbus A77. Model matching for the win. Model matching for the win. It's really a Mooney Typhoon. Jesus, look at this. Irish craft beer guy Alan Mead, thank you very much indeed. Welcome to co-pilot. My dude, what a legend. Now, the next part is relatively simple. We're going to overfly the landing place. It's not an airstrip. Alan Mead, thank you very much, man. Oh, Jesus, now. Right. Look at the cut of the views, lads. Like, I mean, would you get it? Come on to... English escapes me. Ta on the mountain over there is only gorgeous. Is Adam Ditch. Doe. See? It's very nice. Hey, Cynthia's here. Good to see you. Right, now for the next bit, we need to overfly the landing area. Yes, there's an LZ just coming up, and we need to figure out what we're going to do here, lads. Look at the cut of this scenery, man. We have 1,400 miles to go. We've just started. We've just started this new Monday night adventure. Next week we're going to be doing some more. But our plan is to get landed down here safely and sound. Very basic, you should know that. Tarn Sleeve Cahalan. Yes, that's the one, Muse. Mahan Bukal. Kumaleshkael. Look at the state of it. Jesus. Right, so there should be a little teeny tiny little landing spot down here. Look at the state. Jesus, lads. Jesus. Landing area call out. Hey, Cyrus T is here. Good to see you, Cyrus. Love your work, man. Cyrus T is the extraordinaire who created this livery. Between himself and Gibbo, Jesus, it's amazing the liveries we have. Look at the suffering state. By the way, lads, if you're on YouTube, do be sure to hit the L button. What does this one do? Oh, look, I pressed the button. The little like button really helps. Oh no, is the like thing going to hit me in the head? No, it won't. Brilliant. Right. My airplane. Bring the power right back. This is going to be sound, lads. There's nothing to worry about at all here as we ramble in now to see what we can see when it comes to our little landing strip. I mean, I think this is just going to be grand. Yeah, this is not going to be grand. Is it down there? Right. Well, I can see where the lads are parked. Therefore, it'll be fine. In a world, one man will attempt to land on a tiny little spot. Oh, Jesus. Hang on now, lads. This isn't going to work at all. Pitch the music now. We need to concentrate here. Speed, bring it back there now, Betsy. Where'd you get it down over there? Bloody yeah. Right, okay. Visualize found us. Brilliant. Right, get that speed down, Murph. Lead it to the speed. That's what we do. Speed is coming down nicely. Easy now. Right, altitude isn't good. Spin around. The old spin-a-rooney, lads. Lower the gear. Oh, yes. Has anyone tried this yet from Orbex? SoFly Better Camera Preset Pro? I haven't. I will look into it though. I feel a fail on the way from Earth. Rubbish. Can we dig it? Sucker. I predict 1958. Minus 1958. Thank you for the vote of confidence, B. Carlo. Right. Where is yous? Oh, oh, Jesus. Right, okay. Now I shall be very careful. Murph, where can I find instructions on how to get the black square planes into 2024? Go into your one store folder on Flight Sim 2020. Copy over the default Asobo aircraft only that Black Square uses. Pop them into your Flight Sim 2024 folder, then grab your Black Square aircraft and pop them into your 2020 folder or your 2024 folder, and you should be grand. Right, watch your speed. Where's everyone now? Hang on, look, is that down? Oh, it is. Jesus. Right. Bloody hell.
Hello there.
DJ, good to see you. We are going to attempt to do... Jesus, landing on the moon was easier than this. The moon landing, of course, achieved by the Irish back in 1912. Handy now. Is it even a runway, lads? Is it even a runway? So I can see where they're all parked. I can't see a bit of a runway, though. Go on, Muse. You be grand. Flaps are set. Gear is hanging down. Oh, dear. You see, Muse did the smart thing. He overflew it to see what was happening. Me, on the other hand, I'm a muppet. I'm just trying to ramble in. What's your speed like? 100. Watch your speed. Easy now. Don't follow me. You're coming in on Thursday or Wednesday? Wednesday, I think, Scott. Wednesday. Oh, we're very high. Easy now. Easy now. Jesus, don't like the look of this place. Right now, is this right, lads? This doesn't seem right. This isn't on my little tracker. Jesus, we're committed. Either way, we're gonna... Oh, Jesus. Either way, we're touching down here. Right, hold it. Hold it. Let the back wheels down first, Murph. Touchdown. Oh, Jesus, it's bumpy.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Hold the nose. Jesus, that's bumpy. Are we sure we're in the right spot, lads? Watch the brakes. I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't look terribly prepared. Hang on. I think this is the wrong place. I actually think... Right now? I think it's over here. Nope. Oh. It's over here? Right now. Hang on. Look. There's a mad little bay and then there's a this, look. So we need to find that little mad little bay, look. Hang on a second now. Here's the mad little bay, look, we found it. I think this is it here. We're under the ground, Jesus. Nah, you can't land there, surely. Although... What do we reckon, lads? I think we're going to give this a shot. I think this has to be done. There doesn't look to be any mad bumps around. Well, there is a little bit. But like, I reckon we'd be alright, will we? And we have nice shelter from the mountains on either side. Local drinking water. And here is a man who lives in a house. Look at the view he has though. Jesus. Right, we're going over here, lads. Quick! This is a somewhere as well, though. I mean, this is... Oh, Jesus. This is a legit spot as well. It's just a bit mad looking. Right, lads. Let's see what happens. Great, good to see you. Let's get ourselves set up here for this mad take. And the terrain is terrible, look. There's going to be water injection on this one, lads. Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing. It hasn't been used or maintained since the end of the war. This one or the other one? Oh, Jesus, I nearly fell off. Easy now. Look at him bounce down the road. Do. I know someone died. Who was it? Ryan is dead. Oh, Jesus, lads, I don't know about this, but this is going to be a terror, isn't it? This is going to be a friggin' terror. We're going to destroy the plane. Mud Dog, you take care. Right, power coming in. Where's me water? There's me water. Yep, you divil it. We're going flying. It's a takeoff, hard right, and immediately land again. Oh, jeez, the bumps. Oh, under the Jesus. All right. DJ Maldonado, thank you very much. Ah, no, greasy plane. No. Come on, you can do it, Bets. Oh no, someone's died a terrible death. Goose, look out, Goose. 100 knots. Right, Jesus, we got out anyway. Not a second to lose. I'm like really good at Microsoft Flight Sim. Join the queue. Look at all these mad Aegis. Who went in the A380, look? Bloody hell. Ah, Jesus. Right, come around this corner here now, fairly lively. You might as well keep it all hanging out. The nose wheel is shagged. The whole thing is shagged. Now remember, come in past Jimmy's house and we'll be grand. Goose is on the ground upside down. It's alright, Goose. Visualize is in a B2, but it looks like something horrific. Right. We're going in this way. Who's that now? We're following in. Toto! We're going to follow Toto, lads. I think a Sabre is not the plane for this somehow. Yes. I agree. Easy now. Oh, look at the line Toto has. Toto's laughing, look. More flaps. Easy now. Doc Blues, good to see you. Alright, straighten up. And then straighten in, isn't it? Oh, the wind here is going to be tricky, lads. Real tricky. We're not in Kansas now. Oh, someone died up in the mountain already, look. Right, easy now. Jesus. Mind Jimmy's house. Who's that gone for a drink? Easy. 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 There's Jimmy's gaff. Jesus, Murph, go handy. Don't fall short. The stutters are real. Full flaps. Hold the nose. Hold the nose. We can't see a thing. Just trust that the ground is there. And planted. Jesus. Right, we're all right. Oh, he landed upside down, look. Jesus. Flaps in. We need to camp out. Jesus. Nights up, you poor devil, you. Not even an applause. I know, they're brutal, Toto. They're brutal. Haha, brilliant. Stop your plane, Murphy. Brakes on. Yeah, brilliant. Sir, can you not? I think you just did. In a DC-3, look. There's Eamon, Daddy Plum, looking great, lads. Oh no, Eamon aborted. Starbug aborted. Here comes Schutz, look. Nothing to see here at all, lads. All is terribly well. Ah, brilliant. Yes. Here comes Dougal McTavish. Schutz, your landing gear is shagged. Oh, Jesus, he's airborne. Right, Dougal. Yes. The approach looks good, friends. It looks gentle. Touchdown. He's a landing... Oh, Jesus. He's a landing gear in there somewhere. Oh, Jesus, look. Oh, oh, oh. On the brakes, Dougal. On the brakes. Oh, Jesus. Next. Jersey Devil. Oh, look at him just rambling in all nice, like. Muse fan! Ah, brilliant! Look at him coming in sideways! Two planes together! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Put it down, Muse! Put it down, Muse! Red plays, good to see you. Touchdown! Nicely done, Muse fan! Cheers! RD's finest right there, look! Muse, hit the brakes! Oh no! He's gone scoways! No! Straight into the mountain! Oh no, he's alright! He's alright! Sits in a helicopter! Who's next? Goose is dead. Corsair, look! Yes! PC-12 coming in sideways. Oh, the rate of descend. Oh, oof. Oh, oh, ouch. And oh, bother. Oh, Jesus, there's Johnny. Here's Johnny. What a name it. Corsair, you poor Johnny. Abort, Johnny. Abort. Oh no. Johnny is now one with the mountain. We're at the Johnny Mountain. Besides the fantasy knob, you have Johnny Mountain. This is a very sexy place. There's AC Blue Line. Well, you made that look easy. Digital mark. Go on, you devil, you. Oh, Jesus. You don't have a nose gear, man. Your nose gear is gone. Ooh. QC Frank is running around. That's how they run over here. He's dancing. Where's the carnage? Oh Jesus, where's the carnage? Muse, will you behave yourself there? I mean, can you not just give us 2 minutes? I mean, it could have been worse. Sure. Anyone else? It's a perfectly safe landing strip. What a location, lads. Isn't it stunning? I think that's everyone. An anchor would have been better here for sure. Right, where's my Hardy plane? Let's turn this sucker around. Right. Oh, handy now. Handy now. Eyes on the floor, always on the ceiling. Oh, yes. Right, we're through it. Easy now. We're going to park now somewhere nice and respectable. Jesus. There's Frank. I'd like to say I was going to go up that road, but that's a bad idea, isn't it? What was that game you had to play? But like, it was completely off-road and like you're able to winch yourself and stuff. Spin tires or something, was it? Right, I think that's going to do us. Parking brakes on. Engines coming down. Jesus, digital mark crashed on takeoff. That's a special kind of takeoff. Ground power unit. Wheel chocks. Not that they're any shagging use. There we have it, friends. Our flight in the awesome DC-6. Right, they're all down. Cowl flaps remain closed. Gen's off. Inverter's off. And that'll kind of do us. Can we get the doors open? Yes, we can. Wheel chocks, speedo covers, engine covers. Mechanic stands, because, well, let's put it this way, they're going to have to work on it, aren't they? All the power's off. The airplane is now cold and dark. I mean, like, what a friggin' way to go, lads. Do you know what I mean? Imagine seeing that there. I mean, sure you would. Hey, Johnny Arvar, good to see you, man. That's absolutely nuts looking. Welcome to the place that, you know, we've arrived. On Navigraph, this is where we're going to start from next week. So, this is supposed to be a little airport thingamajiggy. So we're over here. You Foot Mountain, Face Mountain, Fantasy Knob, Faint Mountain, Fir Mountain, Fossil Mountain. We're basically on a lot of mountains. Next week we're going to continue across by the Little Sitkin volcano. I love that. The little volcano. It sounds welcoming, but it'll actually burn you. Then we're over at 3/4 Cone, Ragged Top, Sugarloaf Peak. Then it's over to this mad looking thing, Mount Gerloy. Over to this mad looking place, and then we have a landing at Papa Alpha Delta Kilo, Adak. And from there, then it's all the way over to PAC, and then Paco, Padu, Paut, Pacf, Pavk, Pape, and so on and so forth, right? Brilliant, lads. What a way to go. Look, we only did that much tonight. And that was that was a good flight. 35, 100 and odd, 160 odd. Well, between circling around, that was about 200 nautical miles. So we'll aim for around 200 each time, yeah? And we will find places to land. So this will continue on next week. Do you know? You were thinking we were going to do the whole flight. You see, no, I have work in the morning, lads. There will come a day where that won't be an issue, but for the moment, it's an issue, right? I need to be in work tomorrow. So, look at that. I'm loving these filters. They're freaking class, aren't they? Land. Is that what you call it? Yeah. We'll call it land. That is spectacularly beautiful. With planes drinking in their natural habitat, in the water. Beautiful. That is pretty cool looking, isn't it? That is pretty cool looking. Right, lads, we shall leave it there. I want to thank everyone so very, very much indeed for tuning in tonight. That was a barrel of fun. Oh, come on, Frank. You called in. Murph is sick. What's wrong with him? Gibbo knows the answer to that. So does Muse fan, actually. But yeah, we'll okie doke, we'll leave it there. So we'll be back tomorrow, lads. No, we won't be back tomorrow. Hang on. No, I'm not around tomorrow. We're back on Wednesday. We've no trucking tomorrow. I might catch up with that on the weekend. So we're back on Wednesday night, and we're gonna have flight effects on the stream, and looking forward to that, lads. You're gonna get a chance to have a look at the P180, and flight effects will give us an update on what they're working on. Looking forward to it. Where we landed was the correct airfield, Kiska Army Airfield. Nice, okay. Brilliant. Don't forget, lads, you'll catch us over on Discord, !Discord. That's where we hang out when we're not on a live stream. And if you have subbed, or if you got a membership, make sure that you link that account to your Discord account. We do giveaways there the odd time, and it's also an awesome place just to hang out. We have a great community over on Discord, so do be sure to check it out. So, lads, again, thank you all so very, very much indeed for joining in, and we shall catch you again on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So until then, have a great evening. Good luck. It's kind of in my own time, and which there isn't much of, but when there is, I like to fly it. This thing in VR is something very, very special. It's absolutely incredible in VR. Your viewpoint and your vantage point out of the windows, it's absolutely brilliant. It's like, it's class. Do you know what I mean? But as you can see from the design of the aircraft, like, the wing is huge. The area of that wing, considering how small the plane is, amazing. Hamish, thank you very much indeed for subscribing. It's a fascinating way to do it, look. Right? There's, you know, Mary, her sextant is bigger than my sextant, but it's not the size of the sextant that matters, right? It's the celestial body you're pointing it at. That's hilarious. Someone needs to write it down. I just made a sextant joke and it's hilarious, right? That actually worked. But anyway, here's a couple of lads there now with their own versions of it, right? So this is all on...
Oh, okay.
Oh, balls. Thomas, you big scuttling idiot. Oh, Jesus, there he is! I don't want to know! Oh, I take it all back. Did you